Hey guys, Gassy McNasty here. Welcome back to the channel. We are doing a viewer requested run. We're going to be doing, we're playing Brotato, the Abyssal Terrors DLC, and they've requested a chef run. So we're going to have more luck and then more damage from non-elemental sources against burning targets. So what we want to do is have as many targets burning as possible. So our enemies do have 100% more health, and the elemental damage modifications are reduced by 75%. So let's go ahead and attempt to do this run. Let's see. We could do the turrets. No, I think we'll pass on that. Maybe we do the cacti club, because the projectiles, if they're hitting other enemies, it could set them on fire. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do a cacti club build. Now, I just need to test this and see if this will actually light the enemies on fire, the projectiles anyways. It will. Okay, good to know. So we want to get as many of these flying around as possible then. Missed out on the tree, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get us a little bit of lifesteal too. Now, this should work with the projectiles that are coming off of the initial attack, but we'll see. It's always worth a shot. We're gonna get that. Save this here. Save the HP. Can't tell just yet. I think it does. Yeah, it's piercing through. Alright, good to know. Now, if we play this right, we may be able to have a extremely overpowered build. We want the speed, armor, damage, and HP. 100% taking that one. Taking the HP here. And these two. Now we can't, range damage would benefit us because we're doing 10 damage, but elemental won't really help us. So we'll just keep going. So it seems like it doesn't apply to just one enemy that you hit. So if you actually hit a bunch of enemies, it's going to spawn out way more of those cacti. Alright, so we need to focus on range damage where we can get it, and trying to find some more of these scared sausages. For now, we're going to take the speed. Okay, don't really need that. Let's re-roll. Yes, we want this. Can't get both. So we're going to lock this and get this guy. We're going to avoid the cursed guy if we can. It makes for an interesting build, but it can also make you play a little bit differently than you intend. Attack speed would be good. Yeah. Obviously, we're going to take the speed, get our sausage and our other cacti club. Okay, it's early on. Should have grabbed this one before the other ones, but it's okay. But yeah, we'll end up getting like 75%. Yeah, 75%. We're gonna lock that. Okay. I think we may have made the right choice, guys. What do you think? Also, let me know down in the comments below what games you guys have been playing. It doesn't have to be this genre. Would love to hear about your gaming experiences and if you're having any struggles or whatnot. So, also, if you would like to see a specific character run for any of the games that I currently play, or a game that I don't, I may have it in my backlog and you know, see about playing it soon if that's what you guys would like me to do. So, all right, definitely taking the armor here. Okay, let's get this guy, our cacti. We'll take the melee, and we'll take the lifesteal when we come back around. Let's see, 1 second. Okay, yeah, we need to focus on range damage. Obviously, melee damage is going to help us out, but the range damage is what's going to benefit us in the long run with the extra projectiles. Yes, yes, and yes to the armor and speed. Lifesteal, XP gain, melee and attack speed. Will be good. Oh, big loss. Big loss on the elemental damage there. I do like that the modifiers reduction or whatever for your specific character or elemental or any kind of reduction that you have on your character. It's reduced in the negative aspect as well, so taking some of those that would actually reduce it isn't as detrimental to your build. So okay, I like we got a pretty solid run going. We need to get some range damage to increase our DPS though, but other than that, alright, we'll take the armor and dodge. Alright, attack speed. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see, we already have a good bit of XP gain. We could take some more. Yeah. Let's reroll one time here. I'm gonna lock that. This will give us a whopping 1% elemental damage increase. 10% less damage, so we'll get that. It'll help our burning. I know we have to get 4 for one stat, but it's okay. Come on, guys. Boom. The old bait and switch. They weren't ready. I thought they were coming at me. It was an ambush. Alright, that was solid. I'm not mad. Could get speed, but I think we're going to go with the HP. It's not where I want it to be quite yet, so not mad at that. We'll reroll here. Crit chance to be nice. We don't have any. Well, it's -4, so let's get the range damage. Yeah, it's still hitting for 1, but it's okay. Get these two here. We'll take the melee damage. It'll help out. Hey, we actually got a boost in elemental damage. There we go. We do need more scared sausages though, because it's only a 25% chance for all of these cacti splinters to actually set our enemies on fire. Get this loot crate alien. There we go. There we go. Oh, we got some big boys here. It's okay. This build would be super overpowered if we didn't have the reduction in elemental damage. Yeah, we'll take the armor. We'll take the lifesteal. Do it again. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with that, but this would be good. Alright, so this spawns 5 projectiles. So we got 3, 4, and 5. We still need to get some range damage. Armor and dodge will be good. Yeah, let's lock this and cross our fingers for some range damage. I would love to see more than 1 on these extra projectiles, so we'll see. Feeling pretty good about this run. Yes, we need the range damage so much. We might even get 1 extra elemental damage here. We'll see. So we're at 1 right now. Let's go ahead and take that. It's gonna be kind of hard to turn that down. It's about half an HP per second. That would help us out. But we have armor over here, which is, I think, more beneficial. So we're gonna take that. We're at 38, 44. Okay, 6% less damage taken. We're gonna take the range damage. Now this stuff is gonna hit for more. So this basic one's gonna hit for 4 damage for each projectile, 5 damage. Okay, thought that'd be 6, but it's only 70%. That's okay. But we're gonna keep upgrading this stuff. It's kind of like counteract each other. So we get 6 damage and 1 HP for 90. That's not bad. We'll do that. We're gonna take the armor. I think we're in a good spot there. 52% less damage. Let's go on to wave 11. Alright, this is going pretty good so far, guys. Alright. Let's see, we didn't get a bonus from that other one, so I'm assuming this would help out. We need the HP too. Let's see, we should be 2 elemental damage. Big increases. Let's do the lifesteal. There we go. This is gonna be pretty good. And so tell us how many burning enemies we have on the screen at one time anyway. That's pretty cool. We're gonna take the HP, reroll one time. This will give us, no, it'll take away from our other damage. So we don't want to do that. Alright, let's get this one here. Alright, so our HP regeneration's at 4 right now. So we get these enemies burning. Let's wait till we have a little bit more on the screen. Well, I was assuming we'd have more enemies, like a big cluster of them, but we don't. I guess because we have these larger guys. And they're not throwing as many small guys out, so. But we'll still check it here in a second. Yeah, so HP went from 4 to 10, so. Survivability is, there's our blobfish. I swear that is the mascot for the developers of this game. It has to be. Let me know in the comments if you guys agree, or if I'm just talking out of my butt. We did actually get some curse on this one. No, we didn't. I thought we killed that guy. I guess not. We'll take the melee and crit chance. Might as well take the luck. Why not? Ooh, that's nice. So I wonder if that would help the range damage. So we got 20, 23, and 4. Let's see. We get armor with it too. So 27 and it's still 4. But still good for the damage. This would have been good early on, but it's not going to help us now. Ooh. That's a lot of damage there. But we're not gonna get that. It would be beneficial to have that. But I'd rather spend the money on this here. Yeah. I'm still tempted though. Because nope, let's just go. I want to keep our build the same way. I think my playstyle emphasizes on defense first and then building up the DPS. I feel like that's how most of my runs tend to go. So if you can't survive, yeah, I know a lot of people say, well, if you do a lot of damage you can take out everything. Well, yeah, that's true too. So I think both styles are valid. I do think I have a tendency to focus on defense versus offense. I don't know if the attack speed, that'd be good. Take the damage increase. Alright, let's reroll. Definitely want that. I want the range damage. And this could be good. More HP from consumables. I think the real benefit here is when these guys are on fire, our melee weapons are doing like 63. I think I seen 189. Maybe it was a couple. No, it was. Or 190 rather. Get these narwhals out of here. That'd be a lot more beneficial if every attack we did, we had more scared sausages, but currently do not. We'll take the range damage. Do we want to be faster? Yes. Alright, let's get our first red weapon, our level 4 weapon. So we do 53 and then 5 and 6. Let's see what we got here. Okay. It's significant, very significant. And then 6 and 8. Alright, cool deal. Don't want that. Medical turret could be good, but I think we're okay for now. Oh yeah, I would love to have every weapon shooting out 6 of those projectiles. That'd be awesome. Take these squids out. They're being kind of annoying. Okay, so the blobfish there are spawning the little guys. Alright. Alright, we're in a good spot. We got 4 more waves. I think we're pretty set. Yes, we need this. And we may be able to kill the boss. Burning activates 100% slower, but would get a whopping 2 elemental damage. That's not where we're getting our main damage, but we get 10%. Wouldn't get anything. I don't know. That's not something I think we're going to go with. Crit chance would be nice, but it's quite expensive, so. Let's go ahead and take this. 25% more damage to the boss. Who knows? Maybe it'll pay off and we can actually kill the boss. HP was at 9. Which we're killing the majority of the stuff that comes our way anyway, so. If I can't have the R2-D2s hanging around. The game is trying to force us to take this cursed damage, or cursed stat. There's 4 of them on the screen right now. Alright, let's see if we get a boost. Yep, we did to 3. We're definitely going to take the life steal. Let's see. I think attack speed's the way to go. Late game piggy bank, as usual. Let's reroll. It's so expensive. Why is it 700? Good lord. We'll have to pass on that. Just can't afford it, man. Let's reroll one time. Oh, we're locking that for sure. Yep. So we got to save up 403. should be able to do it as long as we pick up this material. Thought I was being super smooth and was going to avoid that attack, and I did not. We definitely got cursed there. We attacked those guys head on, but I don't think we had any other choice. That was the direction we had to go in, so we'll take the melee damage. We don't really that would put us in the positive, but we only have like 2 more waves. Let's go ahead and recycle. Definitely want this for our weapons here. So this one's gonna be dishing out 66 extra damage to random enemies. Let's combine this guy. Get this one. Yep. And go on to wave 18. Alright, we were quick enough. We could not get that elite monster out there. Oh, this one's probably coming. Nope. Yeah, those guys can be a menace if you don't take them out. The elites that they spawn are pretty dangerous. They've actually ended a couple of my runs here in the past little bit, so be careful of those. Let's take the damage. Come on, Piggy Bank, we don't want you. It'd be cool if there was a banish. If you wouldn't see a perk for the rest of the game. Alright, we're going to take this for the lifesteal, and then hopefully our elemental damage will stay at 3. We'll see. It did. I'm gonna lock this. That wouldn't be bad, but we're already in a decent spot with everything being set on fire, so let's go ahead and go to wave 19 and we'll finish up by hopefully killing the boss, but main objective is to survive, so the melee damage is extremely beneficial because it's actually at a 200% increase. Our weapons are hitting super hard. Maybe I should have focused on that more than the range damage with the cacti bolts or whatever. I don't know, I think we're still in a good spot, so no regrets. We'll take the armor. Should only give us 1, not 2%. We'll do attack speed. Obviously, we're gonna get this guy here for an upgrade. Let's see what else we can get. I mean, this would give us some more DPS. But I think we're gonna combine this guy and get this one here. You could take the crit chance. We're at 2, so we're at 12%. I think that's good. We'll re-roll just because we can. And let's see what kind of boss we got. Okay. It's possible. This one's pretty safe. If you stay close, you might be able to get it. Maybe get us some turret damage here with these trees we're taking out. Maybe. Okay. We got a little angry. You know, we're already a third of the way with the timer, and I don't see us having the DPS, guys. That's okay. We still win as long as we survive. I don't see that as being a problem. Oh yeah, we got this. We got 30 seconds to go. Not stressed about it at all. Can't keep up with us. He can't get his ranged attack to even get close to us. I'm telling you, that's why speed's so important on this game. Win a run with Chef. We unlocked a spoon. Always crits when hitting burning targets. I love how they give us a phenomenal item for this build once we've completed this build. All right. So I think that's going to be it for now, guys. If you've stayed with me this long, just know that you are greatly appreciated. If you could do me a huge favor, if you could like the video, and if it's something you want to see more often, please subscribe. We're going to be doing this on the daily, so until next time, take it easy.